We want to begin tonight with new charges filed in the death of Beech Grove police officer Brian Elliott. As you know, he was shot and killed Monday while responding to a domestic disturbance at an apartment complex in Beech Grove. Tonight, Ashton Hackman shares new details we've learned about the man who's charged and explains what's next in the case.
Kenneth Johnson walked into the courtroom Friday morning, his hands locked with the same handcuffs Officer Brian Elliott carried every day, all in front of dozens of Elliott's fellow Beech Grove officers who filled the courtroom standing watch for one of their own.
We all come together regardless of the color of our uniform, the shape of our badge, or the patch on our shoulder. We all have the same common goal, and that's to serve our community, to provide safety for our communities regardless, and we're all hurting.
Prosecutors for now are seeking life without parole if Johnson is convicted. The death penalty remains an option.
In these types of cases, the death penalty is always a consideration. We have conversations with our law enforcement partners. We have conversations with the family. We'll begin those conversations when they're ready.
New court documents reveal multiple neighbors called 911 Monday night after hearing a woman screaming inside Johnson's apartment. When Elliott and another officer arrived, they heard the same screams themselves and kicked the door. Police say Johnson opened fire as the door swung open. Fellow officers rushed both wounded officers to Eskenazi Hospital, where Elliott was pronounced dead. Investigators say Johnson jumped from a third-floor balcony and ran, sparking an hours-long manhunt. Officers found him hours later in a different apartment building's laundry room, reportedly with a handgun. After his arrest, court documents show Johnson told officers, quote, "I was the only one on scene. Y'all know it was me." A judge entered a not guilty plea on Johnson's behalf. He remains in custody as this case moves forward.
People are continuing to work on this case, gather information, and so it's going to be a long journey.
A long journey towards justice for the family and loved ones of Officer Brian Elliott. In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
Johnson will soon be transferred to a facility outside Marion County. His next court appearance is set for May 27th. A jury trial is set for June, but that is probably going to get pushed to a later date.